What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Thomas Gallery, and today we have a drawing of Al Simmons, also known as Spawn or Hellspawn, from the Todd McFarlane comics and the 90s movie. Was it the 90s? Let me see. Was it the movie from the 90s? Well, it was all from the 90s, but anyway, yeah. And from the cartoon, all that stuff. You know, one of my favorite characters. It's actually my first time drawing him, and his story is a trip. For those who don't know, Al Simmons I think it was a CIA, something like that, like a tactician type soldier agent thing, something like that. And I think from the movie, they had just found some drug or something like that. And what happened was, it got kind of crazy and they were gonna escape, but Al Simmons didn't make it, and he was burnt alive. Like the area somehow had like exploded, and he was literally burnt alive. It was actually like some kind of setup, but essentially he was blown up and ended up being burnt, and he was sent to hell, pretty much. And in doing so, he became a soldier. Like he's like a soldier, like a general, like a general of the army of hell. Of course, the one who runs hell is Satan. We all know that. So he's like I said, he was a hell spawn, and he was like a soldier of vengeance. So it's revealed what happened to him and how everything went down, how he ended up getting a position, and he went to uncover, the story of like the events of what happened to him, how he got in this position in the first place, and using his powers to uncover these things, he eventually finds out what happened to him, and needless to say, he wasn't happy about that. It was some people close to him that actually, did him wrong, and I remember showing in a movie where he ends up fighting the devil. Kind of like now he does his own thing, and he had like powers. So the powers that were given to him were, strength and speed. Supernatural, superhuman abilities: strength, speed, durability. Also, and his outfit, his costume, is a weapon in itself. Like his body is impenetrable to most weapons, and he's able to attack and defend with his special armor. And the main weapon of his armor is his cape. He has a cape that can form into different things. Like it could be used as a weapon, it could be used as defense, it can, like vehicle and all types of things that he needs at that particular moment to do whatever task he's set to do. And like it's almost like it's like the cape is alive, right? The cape is alive, and the cape can form whatever he needs, whatever Spawn needs. The cape can do it, and like it's kind of like it's almost a free will, but like it's like the cape can do it on its own, because it's not just, it's attached to him. It's a part of him. So But I've always enjoyed the character. Like it looks, just the character it was cool. But when I remember when he was on what was it HBO? I mean when he came on TV, had the show Spawn. He was on TV. Like that was. I was never really a fan. I mean, I was never really a fan of the comic until I saw the show on TV. And when I saw the show on TV, that's when I got hit to the comic. I mean, I've always enjoyed the artistic style of Todd McFarlane and all that, but that's something I just never got into it until I saw the cartoon. The cartoons what really got me into Spawn. You know, that's what really did it for me. And when I saw the cartoon, I was like, yeah, this is tight. My brother is the one that really got me on to the cartoon. He saw the cartoon before I did, and he's the one that hit me to it. He's like, yo, you gotta see this cartoon called Spawn. He knew about Spawn before I did. We both were in the comics and stuff, and he knew about it before I did. So he hit me to it. I watched it. I was like, wow, this is cool. So from the cartoon, is when I got hit to it, and he told me about the comic. And the comic, you know, first I wasn't really into it, but when I read the comics, like the comic is good too. So then I became a full on fledged. Then they came up with the movie. The movie Spawn, Michael Jai White playing Spawn. First time I ever heard of Michael Jai White. But for the time that the movie came out, it was very, very good. That movie was ahead of its time. It was doing things with CGI that no movie was doing before. You know, no movie was doing that before when it came like to CGI. It was a lot of things that Spawn was ahead of his time on, and that you could see to this day. Like if you watch Doctor Strange and you see the cape moving and all that stuff, if you know that's a nice Spawn reference right there because the cape for Spawn was doing that same thing kind of. So it wasn't comedy, but the cape from Spawn was doing the whole moving on its own, like it was its own entity. You know, so a lot of influences came from that Spawn movie. That a lot of movies today you can see those influences. Like and it's just, his outfit is just cool. Like his outfit is awesome. Like he looks scary, menacing. Like you don't want no problems with him. You don't want the problem, but the problem with me. But yeah, he like Al Simmons was, you know, weapons expert and all these things and knew all about weapons and fighting and combat. So when you gave a person like that with that kind of training, you know, that hellspawn power, that just made it even crazier. And then when you find out, well, oh, if I forgot to say he had a wife and kid too. He had a wife. He had a wife. He had a wife and daughter. Had a wife and daughter, and you know, she thought her husband had died because he blew up. He was literally blown up. In the movie, they showed she was at he went to had the funeral there, and you know, he actually saw his funeral, but he at the time he didn't come. He didn't show up to his own funeral. Didn't show up to his own funeral. So he had to really he had to just stay away from his wife and daughter, because what he was gonna do was going to be dangerous, and he said, rather just let my loved ones just believe I'm dead, but I'm really alive. Then eventually he reveals himself to her. I think his wife's name was Wanda. It's a crazy story. Like your own folks did you in. I don't know. I forgot why they did it though. I forgot why. But his own folks, his own team had a hand in getting rid of him and literally blew him up. Like that's crazy. He thinking that it was just a fluke thing, but it really wasn't. That's dirty. That's just dirty. Right now, I'm just starting with all the overall tone. This is my first time. It's my first time drawing Spawn. First time drawing Spawn. I've always wanted to draw him though. I just never. I didn't think when I first thought about drawing him, I didn't think my skills were up to par with the detail. Excuse me. The first drawing I saw Spawn that like really inspired me to draw him was Alex Ross's painting of him. AlexRossArt.com, and you look on there, you could see his painting of him. I think he's holding his daughter. Oh yeah, and he was a black character too. That was also cool. He was a black character. And like I say, he's played by Michael Jai White, so he would be a black character. But yeah, when I saw Alex Ross' rendition of it, I was like, the way he drew it, I thought it was an actual person. I didn't realize it was a painting when I first saw it. So flames, always got flames around him. It's always flames. Let's see. His eyes are green, so I'm gonna do like a little bit of highlight. But gotta drop some green on it. Let's see. Flames are green too, so. You know, I thought about doing a yellow, red, orange flames, but his flames are normally green, so I think I surround him by that. That dog barking in the background. Speaking of which, Spawn had a dog in the movie. Yeah, I remember he had a dog. He had a dog in the movie. Was it Spuzz? Something like that. Spaz or something like that. That dog will not stop barking. Every single time. Yeah, I think the dog name was Spaz, something like that in the movie. Spaz. I mean, he kept saying, he said Spaz, or something like that. The Violator, played by John Leguizamo, revived him. Went to his corpse or something like that, and woke him up from the grave, and then took him to hell. That was weird. I just realized that John Leguizamo went to his grave to bring him back to life, just to take him to hell, which was underground. He could have just went in the grave and just took him to the hell. Oh my God! The dog, please be quiet. The dog went outside, been fed. Oh boy. Sorry about that. Had to tend to the dog barking. Give him a chew toy to keep him occupied, and it works. Apparently it's working. He ain't barking, so it worked. It worked. Oh yeah, I gotta see what else. Excuse me. His cape, like his cape was all one of the cool thing I really liked about Spawn, his design, that his cape was like ever flowing. It was like they used to exaggerate it. They'd always have like a long. It's like a train on a wedding dress. Just a long thing. And every he would just stare, that whole brooding stare over the city. He would just stare over there and just let the cape flow. Just capes are flowing all over the place. Just capes are flowing. I think I'm gonna do the yellow off the flames of the. Okay. That ain't gonna work. That works. Cover the flames. These are all the parts of the cover by the flame. Some light, some slight. That's good right there. Hold on. Like this one. Even fire can have a little bit of shadow. Let's see. Some highlights here. Almost I do the gray with it. Whole lot of detail in this thing. Almost done though. Alright. Oh, got Simon name. Hold on. What's this? It's September 9th, 2007, and Spawn. Thank you all for watching this video. Leave a comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will catch you all later. Peace.